All right, this week we've got all the dovetails cut for the drawers. The drawers are all assembled. I have to put the bottoms in and fasten in and put in the locks. But the dovetails are cut.
And these are brand new drawers you made with historic wood.
These are new drawers. All the pine on the side was originally a beam in a warehouse on off Gay Street.
And the dovetails, for the uninitiated,
all cut by hand.
Joints on the corner.
Yep, dovetails are all cut by hand. I'll still have to work some of the hand plane marks are too visible. I want to clean them up a little bit. You should have hand plane marks, but they shouldn't be that visible.
Okay.
See here, this one's not been cleaned up yet, but you can see what we're talking about. And then the bottom will be hand planed and go in here, just like the ones in the original. Normally I would put a solid bottom in from one end to the other, but all of theirs are pieced, so I'm going to piece mine. So
you're going to match the original?
I've got to match the original. That's the whole point of doing it this way.
Okay.
And then we'll come over here. Last night I cut half of this. This is shrunk, which was forcing the hinge to be opened up so wide that it was sloppy and it wouldn't stay. When you tried to open it, it would wiggle around. I took only half of it off because you should still see shrinkage, because you've got a miter here in the front, so the front would stay closed, and any shrinkage or expansion would show right here on the breadboard end. So I left just a little so that there is indeed shrinkage and it looks like it's supposed to.
Okay. And this is all original wood here.
This is all, this has been replaced probably 40, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, hard to say. And then on the front here, I put a small patch in right here where it was broken out, and I made a new escutcheon to fit this keyhole. Now, originally, I'm going to make an assumption that what we had here was either holly or maple. But when they built the bottom half and put in brass escutcheons, they decided to put in a brass escutcheon here, so they changed the lightwood inlay to walnut and then put the escutcheon in it, and then over the years it disappeared, and none of us noticed that there was a inlaid escutcheon in there.
Kind of a shame.
Well, but then it wouldn't match. The whole point is for it to match. That they were trying to match the bottom up. I showed you in the last video that what I did was going to use a hinge. Here's the original. There are two that are made up so far. And what I do, even though right now, because of the color difference, they don't look the same, if you put this on here like this, you end up with a match. These are just slightly bigger for the big drawers. And here is them roughed out. This is the next two that will go in the new drawers. And they're crudely roughed out, and then they will be hand filed to match these.
Wow. How long does that take?
It takes about 20 minutes, 30 minutes each to file them and get them close enough so that when you separate them, they're the same. The whole trick is once you separate them, they look the same. This one will be buffed up a little, and these will be darkened. I will soak these in powdered alum and water tonight, and it will turn them a darker color. And then I will buff them slightly so they match what I buffed there.